Hello, you. Where is Nori? Your stick. Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! All of that.
Got that look in your eye.
You were somewhere else, but you're there.
It's the heat, that's all.
Ah, watched by what or who?
No, it can't be.
You're turning.
The trees. We're going in circles.
There must be some evil upon this land, fusing our path.
Just a minute. We're lost.
Not even kings can go without food.
You can.
Why don't you open up and you tell old Wall Craig everything you know about Sauron? Pain.
It was a good one.
Something you enjoy.
In a way, for himself and for others.
Master Keaton. Please forgive the unexpected nature of my visit, but I
He
have
needs
nowhere
help.
else to turn.
Hmm.
You are the oldest and wisest of our kind.
I perceive you carry something in your charge, something louder than the sea. What have you brought here?
See, that sounds
It
like
is to be given
I'm
directly
calling
to
him.
Lord Celebrimbor. He must be informed that Halbrand is Sauron. Move with haste and trust no stranger upon your path.
Yes, my lord.
Elrond lives.
Expand the search. Set a watch at every crossing. He must not escape.
Escape is not his plan. He spoke of destroying the rings. Elrond would seek out someone he could trust.
What would you ask of me?
Don't you know
The
so?
rings must be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Do so in the age of the elves, or when we will be abandoning Earth to its fate.
At the end of everything, that's what you're gonna do. Can you feel it?
Elrond,
Hello!
I have come to coax you willingly. If I fail, the High King will see you removed by force. With three, there is balance. Do you remember? We chose this path together.
No, you chose it for me.
Elrond,
What so frightens you cannot consider the possibility of their corruption?
because in my heart, I know the three rings are free of his influence.
The light of Valinor shone upon your very face, Galadriel. And you turned your back on it. Was it truly to fight the darkness? Or was the darkness calling to you? Can you not see? All this may be by his design. You did what you must, Galadriel.
He did the same.
So God.
Where are the rings?
Good. But we know that he's not gonna do it, he's not gonna destroy them. Because he's not gonna have the time, or because he's gonna renounce because of the rings. Poppy?
Poppy?
You found them pretty easily
Wasn't so
and
hard.
quickly.
You haven't exactly gotten very far.
Yes, well, we appear to be lost.
I was getting through Sadek's old book. Archers must have journeyed this way a long time ago. Not to forget the words to a song, or you'll just go round in circles. Song? What song?
Sing to me, land far away.
The walking song. I think it's some kind of direction. Trees of stone, light in a tower no longer my home. There!
Are you gonna be the Samgamji of this little group?
Black sand for my bed! I afraid I've known for the unknown ahead. Welcome to the lands of rain. Come on. What are you waiting for? This is only
The sun? No! Oh no. I'm sorry.
Your people have been set free. Now tell me what you know of Sauron.
Sauron has returned in form. And I am not yet certain what shape he is taking. I have something you don't. The trust of the Elves. Release me, and I'll go to them and seek him out, so you can marshal your legions to destroy him.
You vow allegiance to Adar, Lord Father of the Orcs.
Yes.
For Sauron to say that.
And kneel.
I vow to serve the Lord in Mordor. To the end of my days.
And is.
We must return to our home, or diminish forever into endless night. Our days in Middle-earth are ended.
It's evil.
Perfection does not exist only in Valinor, Hakim. It is here. Celebrimbor has brought it to Middle-earth.
And it's gonna find its way to you, Galadriel.
Galadriel.
For sure you're glad, and for sure you're gonna have the impression that you did the right thing. You know Elrond, you know. Oh, and that's it, you're preparing the next ones?
The new forge is remarkable, my lord.
It is indeed. Let us pray the rings worked, so we have a chance to use it.
Opening the door to Sauron? I mean, he doesn't know about his true name. Did you have the message?
Well, my lord, we grant him entry.
No matter what, he knows that it's someone bad. Wait, it's a preview? Oh, no preview, no preview, no preview. Okay, I'm gonna wait for tomorrow to watch the 2 next episodes, but because of that, only the preview for really episodes that I'm gonna watch next. And you know me, I'm watching trailers for seasons, but not for episodes. at this point, you're spoiling yourself everything. You know, if you're really watching all of the trailers of all of the episodes each time, you have no surprises. Ew! Yes, that's my first reaction. Take it like you want, that's my first reaction. Oh, we're back into it, and because it's a long episode, you know, more than 1 hour, I think that it's 1 hour and 5 minutes. Because of that, you know, we have so many things already happening. Like, I didn't think that already the elves, you know, would wear the rings. I thought that maybe it would be middle of the season, something like that. For sure, we already had these rings done, but I was like, maybe we're gonna have a little thing before them, you know, truly wearing these rings. But no, it's already the case. Like, it took only 1 episode. Meaning that, okay, it's gonna take time to forge the other rings, and I think that it's the dwarves or the humans ones first. I can't remember. Like, at this rhythm, we're not gonna need 1 season for each round, you know, of rings. Do you understand what I mean? In fact, we can have the 3 next episodes for 1 round, you know, of rings, and the 4 next episodes, you know, final episodes of this season for the other round. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's begin by the beginning. Clearly, it was really cool, really dark, really interesting, really, just really cool to see how Sauron was defeated, to see how he managed to survive, to see how he managed to gain force little by little. It took him years and all. It was also curious, you know, surprising for me to see that maybe he tried to have another path, but did he truly try? In fact, he was just following that guy because he knew that it was his destiny to be there at the same time than Galadriel, and he needed that family symbol thing with him. You know, the fact that he didn't even try to save that guy and his face during that thing. For sure, I'm not gonna feel sad for Sauron, you know, when he was all by himself, all alone, almost crying because he was thinking of the big betrayal that he just lived. I mean, just years ago he lived it. For sure, I'm not gonna feel sad for him because, again, it's not an him, Sauron. Do you understand what I mean? It's an it. It's really an entity. The fact that he's changing appearances like that and all, like, and that he can survive like that, it's an it. It's not an he. And I'm not considering. Like, I'm considering that he has feelings, but I'm not considering his feelings like I'm considering the feelings of other characters, because they are only negative feelings nourished by evil, you know, by nothing good at the beginning, by nothing really at the beginning. Do you understand what I mean? No matter what, it was really cool to have all of these flashbacks with him until he meets Galadriel. All of that thing, you know, between Galadriel and Elrond during that episode, the fact that one wants to use the rings, one wants to destroy them, the king, even if he's mad at Galadriel for the lies, for what she did and all, it shows her side because he's thinking about his people. He knew that without the rings he would be forced to leave that land with his people. So I totally understand his reasons, but clearly I'm on Elrond's side with all of that. Elrond tried his best. He went for his mentor, his master, to have some help, someone that he judged really wise. But clearly I knew that something would happen. That these rings would call him, would, you know, manipulate his heart. So I was not surprised to see him appearing like that at the end and wearing one of these rings. And to have Galadriel wearing one, again, not a surprise, but it's so impressive, intense, you know, when it's happening. The tree is back and it's it's looking beautiful and it's great, and they're gonna think that because of that they succeeded, but it's just an illusion and we know it, and Elrond knows it. That's why he's living at the end like that. For sure we followed also Sauron during this episode, the fact that he's back up. Back with the guy who betrayed him, but acting like that king, demanding stuff in exchange, of information about himself, about the fact that he's back. He's free. I mean, he faced his enemy, he managed to get free, and right there at the end he's visiting Celebrimbor because he knows that the job is not entirely done. I'm wondering about what he knows, Celebrimbor. I'm wondering about, he knows that Elrond is someone bad, but does he know that in fact Elrond is Sauron? Galadriel said it to Elrond and the king, but did they send the message, to everyone? I'm not so sure. No matter what, he knows that it's someone bad. The fact that Sauron is coming saying, I want to negotiate. And that little smile that you're doing when you're accepting it. Everyone knows what they are doing right there, and they are just playing for their own team at the end. We are also following Nori and her friends getting lost. Poppy is coming out of nowhere and she's helping them. She managed to find the road, and really she's giving me Sam Gamgee vibes, when in fact, finding your way like that inside of a labyrinth, it's more Gollum stuff at the end. But she's clearly giving me Sam's vibes, about this dream, about this stick, about what he can see. For now we can't really connect the dots, but it's gonna come. I'm impatient to see what he's gonna discover here, and also the fact that they are followed, what is gonna happen with that. We didn't have news about the dwarves, during this episode. It's gonna come, I'm not afraid of it. Not only because we saw them during the trailer, but also because no matter what, with the rings, they have their rings also at some point, so they're gonna come. So yes, it's a cool, nice, interesting first episode with a lot of things that I love into it, but see what I said in intro about the fact that now I'm gonna be less impressed by all of these different places, all of the costumes, how it's made really on screen, and I'm gonna be focused more on the story and the characters. It was confirmed by this episode, because I can see that visually it's looking good, and I think that I said it 1 or 2 times during it, but clearly my mind now and my eyes are used to it, so I'm not paying attention to it anymore, not that much, and I'm really more focused on the story and the characters, and that's why I appreciate that we spent a lot of time with the same characters, so the story evolved a lot, even if it's a surprise also for me, and we went deep with each one of them. So for this first episode, I'm satisfied. It was what I thought, for how I would appreciate it, process the episode, nourish myself with it. I don't know how to say it in another way, what effect it would have on me. I knew it. I know myself so well now, with time. But it was pretty cool. They did it well because of that. They managed to have me no matter what. Cool. Tell me, what did you think of this first episode when you watched it? The first scenes, in particular with following Sauron like that, coming back. Tell me, what did you think of it? Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, because I'm gonna watch the 2 next episodes tomorrow. For you guys, if you are watching this on YouTube, know it that on my Patreon you have these reaction videos for the Rings of Power earlier, meaning that if you're watching this on YouTube, on Patreon they have already my reactions and my thoughts for the episode 2, and no matter what, for the rest of the season, Episodes are out on Thursday. On Friday, I'm posting my reactions and my thoughts on Patreon. And for YouTube, you have to wait for the next Monday. So know about it, you have that much of advance on my Patreon. And on my Patreon, you have two versions. You have the longer reaction part with the level 2 or the full reaction part with the level 3. And no matter what, it's sooner on Friday and with full opacity. If you can be interested. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today. So it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.